If you do not understand this Bitcoin trading pattern, you will lose money. So, oh boy, do I have a wonderful video for you today. Get your learning cap on and join me as we go over the Bitcoin technical analysis, the trades upcoming after we have seen the latest triangle fake out, what this really means, and what we can be looking at for the next trades ahead. It's going to be a good video. I'm really looking forward to it. Let me line you up and tell you this. Please, I ask of you one sole thing in this video, one thing that you can do for me, and that is just listen. Listen hard, listen well, because what I will teach you in this video is a skill and a pattern that is extremely common. And with the understanding of this pattern and the skills that I teach you in all of my videos, you can absolutely make some wonderful profits right now trading the crypto markets. So with that said, let's get back over to what we love, the charts, the technical analysis, and let me explain exactly what went on. First of all, covering the past 24 hours, and then of course, moving on to exactly what we're looking at next for the rest of the week to come. So of course, yesterday I made a video talking through this triangle pattern. And of course, as always with a triangle, we have legit breakout targets, which were sitting at around 46,000 above us and $40,000 below us. And I made a very big emphasis on the fake out of the triangle. Of course, I've done that in the YouTube channel, and of course, even more so to the members of Chart Champions. This is what I do in my daily plans. I write out a whole daily plan with building the plan, building the context, understanding the next long and short trades. And in that, of course, I was making them aware of this triangle. And the most important thing that we needed to be mindful of is the fake out of this triangle. Okay, so you can see where I'm moving the mouse here to highlight the fake out here. For example, we break the triangle trend line high. We break the triangle trend line high. People get bullish, longing the triangle breakout, and then only for a reversal to happen. So fake out means break the triangle trend line high. People get bullish, longing the breakout, and then you get a reversal. And we all can see how this progressed during the day. So from first of all recognizing that triangle and having a big emphasis on the fake out. After that, what happens next? We absolutely break out from this triangle high. And upon breaking out on that triangle high, this is in the real time as it's happening. There's no delays. Okay, I'm telling my team this is not a long trade. Okay, I am not going to be longing this breakout. And in fact, I am waiting for the fake out for the short trade. Okay, so that is as we are breaking out of the triangle. Okay, you can see the real benefit of having these real-time updates. As we're breaking out, I'm telling my team no long trades here. The only trade that I'm going to be taking is a short on the confirmation of the fake out. And I want to show you the wonderful order flow. Yesterday, I made a very key emphasis on the order flow, right? What you're looking at in terms of the open interest and the delta. And we actually had a very nice play out of this. This was the exact high. Okay, this was the exact high of this candle. On this candle, look at this wonderful candle order flow with a 30 million volume, and you can see that is higher than any other candle during that move up. Okay, on top of that, we had a really nice 4.9 million delta. You can see that's a relatively high delta. Okay, with the most important thing, look at this open interest increase. Okay, so we had everything coming together here for me to confirm in terms of visually, in terms of the order flow, and then in terms of the chart itself to come together to tell my team, do not long this breakout. Wait for the fake out for the short trade. Very important. We had the wonderful order flow coming on here as we got the comeback into the triangle. And as we come back into that triangle, I tell my team clearly, for me, that is the fake out of the triangle. Exactly why I never long the breakouts, right? Never do that. And why I have now taken a short trade on Bitcoin. So I'm confirming to my team, I've now taken that short trade on Bitcoin as we have got a confirmed fake out. And I've got even more wonderful technical analysis to share with you here. It honestly makes me happy. It does. This is my pride and joy. So bear with me. But yeah, honestly, as we come back into there, it's simple for me. That is a confirmation of the fake out. Of course, I was aware we could have faked out the top at the weekly and the bottom weekly, but for me, this was enough. We saw the rise, I saw the order flow, I saw the SFP, saw the comeback into the range of the triangle, and for me, yeah, no more hesitation. That's the short trade entry. And again, in real time, telling my team that's when I took the short trade. Okay. And you can see how this helps some of the members. As this guy says, this is a champion member saying, thank you for the great setup, Daniel. He took the short around 43,400 and then doubled down as soon as I confirmed the fake out. And funnily enough, he actually would have longed if I did not tell him to be cautious. And then he asked where my take profit 2 is on the trade. You can just see here the real benefits that we're giving here at Chart Champions by giving these updates live in the time as it's happening, right? Explaining that we're not long in the breakouts, confirming when I'm taking the short trades. It's aiding our members having confidence in their trades, okay, and even avoiding taking bad trades. You know, he would have longed instead of taking the correct, as we know now, short trade setup. So upon taking that short, I confirmed to my team the take profit 1 for me is going to be the low of the triangle. So I'm weighing all the way down here at the low. And I also had a few questions from the champion members saying, well, that's a very, quite a large target. Why are you not taking profit at the VWAP? Why are you not taking profit at a point of control? And for me, I had the confidence in my lower target to be hit. Okay, as well as my entry comes into play. So I basically decided that's going to be my take profit 1 at the triangle low, and I'm going to explain the confluence that we had with that. And as we all know now, we had a very nice come down and we hit that triangle low. And as then I confirm once again, live in the time to my team, as you can see, print screen 2136, post 2137. That is now the take profit 1 being hit. Okay, so as we come down to that triangle low, that was me locking in the take profit 1, and fast forwards 12 hours, you can actually see that take profit 1 of the low of the triangle was the absolute low of that move. So it's like I say to the team, that's how you do it in CC style, right? We shorted the highs and then we take profit at the exact lows, and that is just simply what we done. We took the short up at the highs, we took the profit at the low. Price now, of course, has bounced upwards. And this triangle is absolutely been very relevant for the past 24 hours of price action. So I want to explain now what I'm looking at next in terms of the trades going forwards. Okay, and I want to cover one technical question that I get asked a lot. So I want to show you something that's really, really lovely here. Taking the fixed range of that triangle, you can actually start to see something really amazing here, right? So the exact high of this move was put in on the value area high of this range, also with a nice SFP, right? You can see the value area high up here putting in the high, and then the lows with the confluence of the bottom of the triangle on the value area low. We simply range from value area high to value area low, which also is what I told you yesterday. Make sure you're paying attention to this because it is dictating every single high and low right now of the market. Maybe it's just because all CC pool are trading this theory right now, but nevertheless, it is dictating the market. And I get asked the question a lot. I get asked the question, why, Daniel, do you take these tools from the Bybit chart? For example, when you look at the higher term time frame here, and you look at this is the weekly chart from all-time high down to $15,000. When you look at the, for example, Coinbase chart, when you look at the Binance chart, when you look at the BitGet chart, then if you look at the Femex chart, right? Whenever you look at different charts, they all have different values. And of course, I trade on Bybit, and I also trade on BingX now, but I'm trading on Bybit. That's one reason. But I also look at Confluence. I monitor these other exchanges. As you can see here, I have other exchanges from Bitcoin. I have Coinbase, I have Binance. I have these other exchanges listed to verify what I'm looking at and see when there's discrepancies. And I, of course, run statistics. And that's why I'm always, when I'm monitoring the order flow, you all know I'm always looking at the Bybit chart. And that is because it has the best order flow. It has the best win rate. If you're monitoring the order flow on any other exchange, you're not getting as high win rate. Okay, it's as simple as that. And when you also compare this to the higher term time frame volumes, if you were looking at this on Binance, if you were looking at this on Coinbase, the levels were no way near as well respected as they were on Bybit. So the question I get asked a lot is, why am I using the Bybit chart so often? It's because it simply is the best. Again, I'm not telling you to trade here. You can do whatever you want. But I'm telling you that from my research and statistics and evidence that I show you in front of your eyes on a regular basis, Bybit has got the best, most respected order flow and the most respected levels. You can do with that information what you would like, but for me, it helps me win a lot of trades. And in front of your eyes, I can show you here. Bybit chart, again, this is very different levels when you look at Coinbase, when you look at Binance, when you look at other exchanges. This point of control was much lower. On Bybit, we come up and we hit that previous range point of control. We get a 20% drop to the downside. Okay. Then we look on a more medium-term time frame. This is a 4-hour chart all the way back from the start of December. Remember, this was our range we were looking at. We got back into the value area low on Bybit. We got the back test on a retest. And look at that, back into the previous range point of control on Bybit for a drop to the downside. So that is on the weekly chart, Bybit getting respected, on a 4-hour chart, Bybit getting respected, and then yesterday on a 1-hour chart, local term time frame over the past few weeks of price action, absolute value area high and low from the Bybit chart getting respected. So that is just something that I wanted to give as a little bonus for the people that like to listen and like to win trades. That is why I use Bybit. That is why I'm always monitoring the order flow. As you can see, the perfect order flow for trapping those longs into the highs. Again, you can compare this to your other exchanges. It wouldn't have been as accurate as you had here. Lovely trap longs on a swing failure pattern of a fake out of the triangle. That gives you a lot of confidence to take those short trades on Bitcoins, to not want to be longing the breakouts, to expecting those fake outs for the short trades, right? It's just the order flow that gives you the confidence in those trading decisions. And it's those trading decisions that are the difference between longing a breakout and taking a big loss, or remaining patient on the shorts and even doubling down as you get confirmation and making a lot of money from that short trade. You know, it's the difference between a losing trade and a big winner. It's the order flow, and you know that is why from the high term time frames down to the medium, down to the low, down to the intraday scalping charts on the order flow, I am using Bybit. It's as simple as that. So yeah, with that information, do what you would like. But that is why I use that. And so now I want to explain what I am looking at next. Okay, so with that, I'm going to remove these trend lines from the triangle. I'm going to remove this fixed range, and surprise, surprise, I'm going to add back on my HTF levels, right? And from here, we have the bigger outer boundaries. And a little bit of a nice thing here is I've already done my daily morning trading update for the champions, right? So this is where every single morning, you know, we come in here and we do a live stream update. And the live stream of today, I've already gone through the charts for the champions, and I'm going to be telling you, I'm giving you very similar information, of course not the same, but I'm giving you similar information to what I gave in the champions group. Okay, so this is a really good video for you. Okay, and I've been telling my champion members already that for me, this triangle is already had that fake out. So now I'm actually transforming this view from a triangle constricting price action to back to the bigger range, where I have now these outer boundaries of the weeklies as a very nice zones of my range. Why? Because I'm actually looking at this range from the range high here down to the range low here. And you can see the weekly are lining up with the range low and the range highs. So you know the famous saying that we coined, trade the range until it breaks. That means look for your shorts at range high, your longs for range low. If we break range high, we know we are moving, well, we don't know, because again, in trading, there's no guarantees, but we know there's a high probability if we flip this into support and don't get a failed auction, $46,000 is next on the cards. Just as we know if we flip the range low into resistance, we know $40,000 is on the cards. So we trade this range now, and this is what I'm explaining, what I'm looking at going forwards for the rest of the week. I'm viewing this as a sideways range Okay, and I've got very nice range levels in terms of the overall high and the overall low. And I trade the range until it breaks. And I've got such a wonderful scenario here because whether it breaks to the up or downside, I know as a trader I can make profits with it going to 46K or it going to $40,000. I as a trader can make money when price goes up or price goes down. So I do not care where price goes next, because I know as a trader I can profit wherever that price goes next. I know my range high and range low for those next range trades, and I know when we break out of the high and low, I know where those next big targets will be at 46 and the low of $40,000. So you can kind of see how we're starting to wrap things together here when we are making our plans, when we are recognizing our technical analysis, when we are understanding order flow and probabilities. We're putting ourselves in these scenarios where we can just extract profits on a regular basis from these markets. It's not magic, it's not manipulation, it's not anything else. It's technical analysis being well respected. It's putting in the time and effort to learn these charts, to educate yourself, and then reap the rewards. It really is as simple as that. And I'm not here to say this is easy. I'm here actually to tell you the opposite. This will take time, this will take dedication, and you will take a lot of losses on the journey of becoming a let's say master or expert in this field. Okay, it's just like learning taking a doctor's degree, right? Or learning to be an architect. This is going to take time and dedication. The same with trading, it's going to take time and dedication. But if you go through that pain and suffering almost that you will go through as a trader, taking a lot of losses at the start and even throughout the middle of your journey, it's not until you start to reach the end where you see the light, you see, wow, this now makes so much sense. And then it just becomes kind of bliss where you're reading the market, you're getting a feel for it, you're connected to the market. Let me say you this, everybody, in full screen. Like, a lot of people sometimes question, Daniel, how are you able to make these predictions and foresee market movements before they're happening? And I will always say, of course, it is technical analysis at the end of the day, but I have like a sixth sense. I have this very good reading of upcoming price action before it's happened, and that's of course not really based off of technical analysis, but just that feeling that you get with the market. I've been doing this over a decade, right? And once you've been doing this so long, once you love what you do, and I truly love what I do, I'm very passionate about trading, and for me it's like a video game. It's just a real love and something I enjoy. So when you've done something a long time and you love it so much, you start to have that connection with the market and really able to, of course, enjoy what you're doing, and the benefits of this is making a lot of profit at the same time. And it's a journey. I started off losing trades, right? I started off, getting frustrated, the sleepless nights, the pain that come through starting to trade. I went through that, so I can sympathize with the people that struggle. I would always say this, trade on your demo trades accounts. You don't want to be risking a lot of capital. You want to start off slowly, educate yourself very well, learn all the theories, then start on your demo trades. That's the process that we teach, and it's the process that at the end of the day will pay once you become to the end of it. So if you'd like to learn more about all of these strategies that I've gone through today, how I'm reading the order flow, how I'm making these predictions, all of those strategies used are taught in the course at Chart Champions, right? So we have that course from beginner up to master with the Elliott Wave. So we have all of that course. We have the daily live stream updates. We, of course, then have in the Discord those more written update styles now, which a lot of people like. You can see how we write up those styles. We got everything that you need with the journal. And what I want to end with is the new competitions that we've got started. So this is our new competition, which is actually now guaranteed prize funds giveaway every single month. So the first, we only need one person to join, and we're already giving away $1,000. The more people that join, the more prize fund that's up for grabs. So this is you do have to have an account on Bybit, but this is the new Champions Arena. We've obviously run this before, but we've added even more prize fund giveaways now. And really simply, you can join this as a champion, entering the arena. And every month, we're going to be giving away prize funds up to $15,000 giveaway every single month. You'd come in here, you take your trades, and if you're doing well, you're going to finish in the top 5. And you can see 5th place gets $50, 1st place gets $400, and that's only if they're between 1 and 49 people. If we get above 500, well, 1st place is walking away with $6,000, 5th place $750. So you can see here, there is a very big new emphasis here on the competitions that we are running at Chart Champions, because we are now going to be giving back. You can essentially pay for your monthly membership and more, make money with finishing well in this monthly competition that we are running, up to $6,000 1st place every month. So that's all I'm going to say there. Hope that you've enjoyed. If you want to take advantage of this, this is for the champion members. And if you're more of a beginner, then of course start at the contenders level and educate yourself through. But we've got this set up now from the beginners at the contender level up to the people that are doing very well with their trades, where they're able now to make money by being a champion in our monthly competitions too. So I hope that you've enjoyed. I'm very excited with that. As always, if you would like to get some nice exchange deals, we now have that prop firm set up. So if you'd like to take advantage of that, all the discounts can be found via the deals section, right? Of course, I am trading primarily on Bybit and BingX. So those top deals are also via the deals section there on the website. I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to say thank you ever so much. I truly hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, you know what to do. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below. I read every single one. And I'm just going to say thank you ever so much from the bottom of my heart. I hope that I am helping you with these videos. Hope that I aided you yesterday, explaining about the fake out. And again, if you're a champion member, we really locked in on that and made some profits on that fake out too. So I will end by saying this. Final words before I end. We are a educational group. We are not a signals group. So I don't want people coming in and being disappointed expecting signals. Yes, we will sometimes talk about our trades in the time, but the focus is truly the education. So you can get up to a level of trading where you're doing this yourself and you are self-reliant, right? So we are teaching you how to fish. So we are not a signals group. And so sometimes I give the impression that we're in here on every single trade, updating our life in the time. And although that does happen at times, right, and we are giving these trades and predictions, it's not the focus and it's not something you should expect. That's just something that we give occasionally above the level of service that we offer, but we are for and foremost at the educational group to, get you up to a very good, high level, profitable, consistent trader. So if that's what you want, you know where to get it, chartchampions.com. Thank you ever so much, everybody. That is me signing out, and I wish you a wonderful week. Let's continue to crush the charts and make even more profits. Cheers, thank you, and goodbye.